Hi everybody, I wanted to go ahead and record this video. I've been thinking about it for like 2 months and just never got around to it. I wrote it out and put it to the side, and then I finally posted my writings on Facebook and on my personal site, and figured I would go ahead and do the video today. I'm going to read it to you just so I don't get off track. Men, let me talk to you about women. Many of you do a horrible job at selecting good women. Then you want to blame all women for being crazy and overly emotional. Let me say that I'm aware this is only one side. This is only one side of my theory, and that I am aware that women do a lot of the same things. If you have any questions, comments, I'm open to discussing it. I also want to say that there are many emotionally unstable, manipulative, downright nasty women. But here's the problem. You men select them. You put up with their BS. Then you have the nerve to call it a woman's nature. You need to start being honest about what it is you are selecting. Take the time to start learning. Many of you will lie just to get a woman to shut up, and you don't realize that that's feeding into her manipulation. So let's discuss one of the prime personality flaws that I see in that butthole female. I'm sure many of you have seen this. That mean girl who complains, confronts, yells, puts down, and demeans other people on a regular basis. But as soon as you so much as disagree with her or don't do what she's told you, she goes into this extreme poor me crying pity party and tells you how mean you are. You're being manipulated. Any human of substance should expect and accept you treating them the way that they treat you. Otherwise, there's some level of insanity and extreme selfishness. You need to start taking the time to learn females. Learn her honesty, her integrity, and deal with her head on. She's not a child. And you being complacent when you catch her in deception only feeds into her manipulation. That whole, all my friends agree with me, is some BS. If her friends are anything like her, which normally they are, more than likely she's getting horrible advice. If you're already married to this female, sorry, that's your fault. You're going to have to figure it out or work it out, because more than likely you've already created this dynamic in your relationship. If anything that I've mentioned are things that you run into in the start of a relationship, run. If you catch her in a bunch of lies, run. If she believes that you're supposed to treat her better than she treats you, run. And if a woman ever tells you that she has class, run. Let me explain why. First, it is classless to even say it. It's actually a little tacky. A woman that has class will never have to tell you. It's like having intelligence or being kind. You'll find out by her own actions. Also, class is a rare thing, and I don't think many people in this country ever see it. It has a whole lot more great traits than just having education or money. If you're if it comes to class, if you've seen it, you know what it is. You're very aware that you've come in contact with it. The closest person I can think in the media that actually portrays it would be Claire Huxtable. Men, if you have any questions about class, go study this woman. I say all this in hopes that men will stop throwing all women in the same basket as the simple women that they date. Take responsibility for your selections and learn what it is that draws you to these type of women. If it's just sex, fine. Own up to it. I'd also suggest that you actually become friends with good women so you can learn the huge difference between the two. But please, for the sake of humanity, stop having children with crazy women. And if you already have one and you are no longer with that female, get custody of your child. If you couldn't handle it as an adult man, why in the world would you leave your innocent child, your seed, with that? I hope you guys took something away from what I've put out there. Again, if you have any questions or comments, you can always contact me. I'm going to put my Twitter up and my personal page. And good luck, and find something to smile about today.